Hello guys and welcome back to another DCS video. Today we're going to be showcasing the Mirage 2000 and we're basically going to be recreating history again and flying the I guess two-sided mission here of the Indian and Pakistani conflict in 2019, that being the Operation Bandar, which I guess is also called the Balakot Airstrike, or from the Pakistanis' retaliatory side, the next day on February 27th, 2019, Operation Swift Retort. So I'm probably going to break this series into, or this little mission into two little series rather, and kind of fly both. So should be kind of cool here. Basically what the Pakistanis did was provoke a little skirmish on these two separate days here, couple weeks prior, by essentially suicide bombing a convoy of Indian military men in the, I believe, the Kashmir region or something, near the Pakistani border or somewhere in that area. And anyways, a couple weeks later, this mission flown out now with a few Mirages and also a few Su-30s, two of them up front here with the refueler IL-78 and the AWACS, and a couple way back southeast, or rather southwest here, kind of keeping the Pakistani AWACS busy. So it was kind of a little cool mission they did. Unfortunately, quite a few people died on both sides, so. And it's also heavily disputed that the Indians even really did anything on the first strike here at the Balakot little raid they did. So anyways, we're going to conduct that first part now. So I have a squadron with me of Mirage 2000s, and yes, I know these are the UAE Mirage 2000s, but I don't have a skin for the Indian Air Force, so we're just gonna roll with that. Just pretend the roundel's a different color, add some orange in there. But anyways, we're gonna fly northwest here into a little small town and take out a little compound of what the Indians believed was a training cell of Pakistani terrorists. So I'll meet you guys when we get a little closer here. Gonna run in here for a few miles and get to our AO, I guess, which would be Balakot or wherever this was in Kashmir. So you can see on the radar here, we're picking up two signatures far off in the distance, and those should be, if this was true to form, the Pakistani AWACS, which are getting tied up with some Indian Su-30s kind of behind the scenes. It's kind of a genius kind of little sneaky strategy that they had during this mission, and it was actually really good on paper but didn't really work out because in the real life this mission really didn't account for any effective targets being neutralized or really anything from the Indian Air Force. So, and I believe the Australians actually got some satellite imagery of the quote-unquote uninhabited wooded area that the Indians bombed, and they were like, yeah, you guys basically did not do a single damn thing. So, oh well. Kind of funny, but kind of embarrassing. But is what it is. I think we're getting close enough here to fence in, so we're going to arm our belugas first, and we got 5 of those. Put the fuse on instantaneous here, and aft on the weapon command. I got one of my wingmen here, the other two are far behind there. I'm not quite sure why they're so far behind, but anyways, we're getting closer to, I guess, Balakot, or somewhere in Kashmir. I know this probably doesn't look like it, but I thought this was honestly one of the closest things to probably that area. It's just not wooded. So and for those asking, this is the Persian Gulf map, which in my honest opinion is one of the best ones. But anyways, let's run in here. I'm also going to tell my wingmen to engage the troops here. Right off the bat, I see a helicopter, so let's get our Matra Magics fired up here. We got 2. There he is. Solid tone. I'm gonna get a little closer. He has no idea just yet, I assume. And Fox 2, he's gonna flare. Yep, of course. And that missed. Well, let's go by for another pass here. I'm gonna get some altitude and burn away. I'll let those guys do the groundwork. I've already lost the sight on that hind there, so this is going to be fun. Get a burner. Kick the nose around and down here. And we'll see what we can do. I don't have a visual on the hind, which is not good because he has Sturms, I believe, of his own. And I'm not seeing this guy at all. Where the heck did he go? Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna go a little lower here in altitude and see if we can pick this guy up on a better background, being the sky here. Assuming he's probably out this way. Probably co-altitude. There he is. Okay. Yeah, he's back towards the main thick of it over there. I just don't want him to launch on me. I'm not quite sure the range of those Sturms. I'm assuming they're not very far. So as long as we can kind of stay out of his range, we're good. Throw some burner in here just a little. Get the nose around. He's probably going to launch on me if he gets the chance, which is going to suck. Alright. Splash one hind. He is not getting out of that one. Huh. Well, those guys have seen better days. But they're terrorists, so no tears will be shed. Now, looks like we got some sort of a tank down there and a few vehicles. And actually some more up there, and it looks like AA. So let's switch back to our belugas. Guess we're gonna do this hard way. There we go. Belugas are selected. And like I said, we get 5 of them, so we have plenty of opportunities, and I'm sure our wingmen here have already probably taken out maybe a couple of them. Although I didn't really see any effects on any targets there, so I'm also just gonna let them know what's up. I'm not quite sure if they're even engaging them, to be honest. They know now. So, anyways, let's see if we can take out that looks like AA position first. I'm not quite sure what that is. One thing you want to do and make sure when you're dropping these is always be wings level. Yep, there he is right there. And Pickle. Seems that is some good effect on target there. Got 4 more belugas. If I had to make a guess what that was some sort of like a ZU-33 or something. Kind of sad because I made the mission, I can't even remember what it was. But, let's see here. It's like an IFV or something there next to that bus, which I don't like. Pickle. Yeah, I'd say that was effective. If I do say so myself. That bus seems to be on the move, but that's fine. Got 3 more belugas. See what we can do here on these vehicles. Looks like we got 1. I'm also cheating you using F6, so but just to be more dramatic and all. That's all it is. I'll redo that pass here. I feel like I'm doing all the grunt work here, and my wingmen are just kind of sitting back and watching. And like I said, in the real event that took place, this actually didn't happen. Something just cooked off there. And pickle. I'm not going to cheat this time. Let's see. Ooh. Well, if there's any infantry around there, they're dead. I did definitely not do any damage whatsoever on that T-50 or T-55, whatever that old Soviet tank is. Should only have 1 beluga remaining. Yep, it's on our rightmost pylon here. I also don't want to get in the blast radius of these guys, so... It's probably... Yeah, there's the bus right there. I'll take him out. Never mind, that was a little short. That's alright. Let's switch to our SAMP 250s. Now these bombs have drag chutes on them, so you can get really low and fast if you want. Which I'm going to do on this T-50. Which may or may not be a good idea. Yep, and he's shooting back. Looks like good effect on target. Maybe might have fell a little short of him though. That's alright, we get 3 more. I don't want this to be totally true to form and not hit anything, just like the Indians did. With all due respect. But, his main priority would definitely be this, T-50. Yeah, he's still up. A little close there on that guy's run, which I do not like. Might just let these guys do the thing, honestly. I did notice that they had a parked helicopter on the side here near the smoking building. I might actually give them a run. Let's see if we can see anything here. There it is. I'm just gonna dumb launch that. Say that was good effect on target. Alright. Ooh, very good. Except they didn't hit anything, so I guess not very good. Can't tell if that T-50's still up. I think he is. He's a bigger priority than that little plane there. Pickle. Oh man, this is tough. Oh well. We got one left. We'll see what we can do here. Interesting. No, it's not gonna get him either. That's alright, we tried. Oh well. We'll, however, strafe this bus we got here with our cannon. Call it a day here. We also got 2 bogeys here, which would be our cue to get the hell out of Dodge, because the Pakistanis have just scrambled some F-16s. So I'll see you guys on the other side. If those guys didn't get the hit to retreat, I don't know what else to tell you. So, alright, I'll see you guys in part 2 here. Alright guys, we are back, and it would be literally the next day, so February 7th, or 27th rather, of 2019. As you guys can see, we are the Pakistanis today, on the flip side of the retaliation to Operation Bandar, or the Balakot airfield raid, or airstrike rather, sorry. This would have been the mission of Swift Retort, I believe, from the Pakistanis, and they basically flew out a few sorties that following day to the border of India and Pakistan with some F-16s and I think a couple JF-17s as well, and loaded to bear with AIM-120s, believe it or not, AMRAAMs on the F-16s, and actually, conversely, on the MiG-21s, they had R-73s, which is kind of funny. Very controversial, again, because two sides basically were pointing fingers at what each got accomplished on these couple days. Indians were saying that the F-16, the first ever F-16 rather, got shot down during the second day, which was proven to be false. However, though, it was proven to be true that the Pakistanis actually downed an Indian MiG-21, and they captured the pilot, and they released him shortly after. But and they also have photos of the wreckage of one of the wings with the roundel and everything on it, so the Indians weren't hiding that. They kind of got their butts kicked on that one. And I guess technically the first day too, they didn't really do much. It's just unfortunate that the Pakistanis had their whole little terrorist cell there kind of ruin the days for the Indians. But anyways, we got head-on approaching us here with the MiG-21. So I'm not going to be a buzzkill and just kill him off the rip here on the head-on, because that's really no fun and makes for kind of a boring video. But what I will do here is burn towards them and then drop the bags as close as we can get here, and we'll see what we can do. It's a MiG-21, so we're going to want him to just keep turning and burning, because he gets slow, and well, after the first turn he gets really slow. So we do too, but we can manage our energy a lot better than he can. So he's already flaring. It's a good side. And we are going into the merge. I think I'm going to go vertical on him. Looks like he's staying down low. Decently low. Of course, Cloud Bank here is gonna screw me over and cuck me, but that kind of sucks. He should have theoretically lost visual as well, so I'm just gonna take her out of burner here. There's no sense. Now it's a guessing game of where could he be. He's probably thinking the same thing for me. Ah, no, he sees me. I do not see him. As long as he doesn't launch. And I think he might now. I'm just gonna chaff and flare just in case. There he is. Man, he is absolutely hauling balls. Which, to be fair, is what the MiG-21 does best. He's right back there, I can see him. He's sticking to me like glue. See if we can take the vertical here on him. He's out of burner. He's gonna get nose authority, unfortunately. Or not. was way off. Let's see what we can do here. Aim 9X out. He is not going to defend that at all. It's kind of crazy. Splash 1, MiG-21. Now, I know you guys are thinking, yes, they didn't use an AIM-9X to actually shoot down the Indian MiG-21, but I also am not sure if they got within a merge and close quarters dogfighting as well, so for all we know it could have just been like a pre-merge, or they just totally caught them off guard. So anyways, if you guys liked what you saw, please feel like to hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys watching and taking your time out of your day to tune in here and kind of take a good gander at what history's taught us over the years. I know that was more of a recent event. I don't really hear it too much stateside on what exactly happened over there, but I know in like the Middle East it was a big event that happened, and everyone and their grandma freaking knows that particular series of events. So anyways, yeah, like I said, thanks for watching, guys. Still no word on Star Citizen here. It's gonna be probably a long drawn out event with that, with 3.18.1 and .2 coming out here shortly with full wipes on each, which kind of nullifies playing .1. I guess there's really no point in that. So anyways, I'm just gonna keep making more DCS videos. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace.